Hey, MechArcade family, this is SD from the Lou, Mech Steve, here to do a video about NFTnerds.ai. It's one of the tools I use to help me get an edge and make money in this space. It's 0.5 Ethereum for a 6-month subscription or 0.15 for a month. It paid for itself for me, so I wanted to show you kind of how I use it and what it's good for. Kind of the two main things are sniping listings before they show up on OpenSea for something that's really hot to where you've gone and tried to buy and it just constantly, you're having failed transactions, you're late, you're getting beat to it. It's because people are using a tool like this. And then the other thing is rarity sniping when the metadata is released. I don't know if I'll be able to show that. Somebody in our community suggested a project called DLS, this Digital Landowner Society, but it looks like they don't have enough traction with sales that it wasn't something on NFT Nerds radar to give info about. So I requested them to do it, but it'll probably take some time. So I'll start with sniping hot things on OpenSea, and that's the trending tab. With the trending tab, you can see what's hot and what people are buying. Looks like, these are kind of the hottest things right now. Woman Tribe, I'm going to click on because I know they're moving. I just mentioned this on the whitelist thanks to the Gutter Cat gang that I'm a member of. I won a raffle to get a spot for this. So basically how it works is you see two things here, and it has a great chart to show you kind of how sales have been, but you can see what's selling here. So a few seconds ago, one sold for 0.235, 0.27. So as you can see from this, people are kind of getting a range right now, even though it's super hot contract. So what we're doing is we're seeing the listing date. So you can always just sort by price, but listing date gives you that advantage to get stuff as soon as it hits the market. So say this person, listed for 0.28. With this service, it has the gas set insanely high compared to what's normal and fast to get your transactions through. But it actually works so nice that when I want to buy something here at the price, you can just click it, and then it's going to pull up and get the transaction working automatically. So it's one button. I don't even have to go to OpenSea. It gives me high gas and then just confirm the transaction and it'll go through. If anybody else is competing for it, you'll actually see them pop up here and see where you need your gas to be to make sure that you win that battle for the transaction to get through. So it's a really cool way of being able to get things before they show up on OpenSea. So obviously they're using, some back-end tricks to get this information to us quickly. And then if this was a reveal, and let me just check if the digital one that I submitted, if they've done anything. I don't think they have yet. I requested them to do it, but just not a lot of sales, as you can see over the last day and time, not a lot. So it wasn't on their priority list to get done. So let's go back to maybe just a trending project to where I know what they're live. So this long necky ladies, Coinbase just announced that it's going to be on their platform, so obviously sales went up. But where this comes in is like if the metadata is just being revealed, it'll have ranks, and it's why I always tell everybody you got to cancel your listings. But what you can do is this will update this metadata and tell you their rarities, and obviously it's not perfect, but it gives you a good idea. But what you can then do is have it sorted by price, and those people who didn't cancel their listings, it's going to start populating what their ranks are, and you'll be able to scroll through and see, okay, here's a cheap ranking that's at that floor price or just a little above it, and you can hit it, buy, snipe that listing right away. So it's just a super cool tool when it comes to that metadata. Obviously, you're not alone with NFT nerds and people competing when these listings come live this way. But it's definitely a way to where if you can snipe a top 100 rarity for just above the floor, you're going to make bank on it. Especially if it's a sought after collection, to say the least. That's kind of a quick overview. Kind of my favorite things about it. They do have more stuff on here. You can set up alerts to where you can actually like set a price where if something lists for that, it just auto, buys it. I use a hardware wallet, so that doesn't really work for me. I could set up a hot wallet for it, but I want to always use my, Trezor to, make sure my stuff's as safe as possible. The fire hose is just what's selling constantly and, what's showing up. So it's kind of just a constant hose of everything being listed, so you can see what's all coming in. Trending is the main place I look. It's where you're going to see all the hottest stuff. So this Paranormies is, obviously pretty busy. So, you know, something happened right here to where, you know, everybody's wanting it, but you can just see, you know, all these transactions coming through. So NFT Nerds, like I said, a little bit expensive, but I think well worth it to be able to not be that guy who's trying to buy something on OpenSea and just can't get it through. And then before you know it, the floor that, you know, you saw was 0.2 is now 0.4, and you're wondering what went wrong. What went wrong is people are using tools like this to get those listings before you even have a chance. And obviously, the more people that do that, the easier it is for that price to kind of jump up. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll definitely make another one with an actual reveal going live. I think you all would love to see that. So it's just a matter of finding a good one and being ready for that, so I can show you how it works for them to get all the metadata and then kind of the mad dash that happens. But just wanted to make sure to get a video out about this because I know a lot of people are interested in this service and really think NFT Nerds is a great product. You know, I can't tell you how many times, you know, I use it to see, like, for listing something hot. Like, I sold one of my girls that I just minted, the Woman Tribe collection. I just sold one of those for 0.25, so, you know, I knew where to price it to just lock in that gain. But, you know, it's just an invaluable tool for me that I use daily in this space. And if you have any questions, get on Discord, let me know. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate your time. If you haven't yet, go mint yourself a mech and get access to our gated community where we give alpha, and I do videos like this for the community. So look forward to more suggestions and making more videos this week. And hope everybody has a great day and make some money. Thanks again.